Counting on Joy-Anna Duggar suffering from mental disorder. Counting on alum Joy-Anna Duggar Forsyth is getting a lot of attention following her recent IG post. The 27-year-old has been documenting her life as a mother to 3 children. Many of her posts today feature their trips and other family activities. Joy-Anna also made headlines after sharing her epic fail hair dye. But what caught the attention of many was the term she used during her special time with her friend. Keep reading to see what happened. Counting on Joy-Anna Duggar's epic fail hair dye. Joy-Anna recently took to social media to share a clip from her wild decision to dye her hair using a product she bought from the mall. According to the Counting on alum, she has no idea how it would turn out. Unfortunately, the dye ended up too dark, and Joy-Anna was devastated by the results. She was holding back her tears while laughing with her friend. Joy-Anna later uploaded new videos at a salon to get her hair fixed. Joy-Anna suffering from mental disorder? Some Redditors react to Joy-Anna Duggar Forsyth's latest IG stories. According to the former Counting on star, she's currently working out and calls it their metabolic conditioning day. But the Reddit user thinks Austin's wife was referring to metabolic, sparking speculations that she either misspelt it or she didn't know what it meant. Meanwhile, several people recall the rumors that Joy-Anna is dyslexic. This comes after she sent her son, Gideon, to a dyslexia tutor. She said, "Something I didn't know is that dyslexia is genetic. I've got it on my side of the family. Austin has it on his side of the family. Of all the kids they failed with the sot dirt, I think they failed Joy most of all." Is that like a company name advertisement trying to pun the word metabolic? Or did they really just not know how to spell metabolic? I think this is just sot dirt striking again, sadly. In her mind, this spelling probably makes sense. BC, it's related metabolic, greater than health, greater than medical. Given that it's Joy, I really think they don't know how to spell metabolic. Do we know if she's actually dyslexic? I know she's mentioned some of her family is, but is Joy dyslexic? Counting on Joy-Anna Duggar continues to get into trouble. Aside from her questionable terms, Joy-Anna has also been getting into trouble regarding her parenting. Her kids have already been rushed to the hospital multiple times this year. One of them was Gunnar, who choked on the piece of ham she fed him. Gunnar also made headlines last month after he was sent to the hospital again after experiencing shortness of breath. Joy-Anna Duggar Forsyth, a familiar face from the TLC series Counting On, has always been one of the quieter Duggars. While her older sisters like Jessa, Jinger, and Jill often found themselves in the spotlight for their outspoken choices or bold life moves, Joy tended to keep a lower profile, especially after marrying Austin Forsyth. But recent fan speculation has brought Joy back into the public eye, this time not because of a lifestyle change or a parenting controversy, but because of subtle signs that have viewers wondering, is Joy-Anna Duggar struggling with a mental health disorder? This conversation, which once would have seemed out of place in Duggar world, where emotions are often kept in check and mental health rarely addressed publicly, has been gaining traction online. With increased public awareness around mental health and the changing perception of reality stars as real people with real struggles, fans are starting to ask more sensitive questions about the mental and emotional well-being of those they watch. In Joy-Anna's case, the signs may be subtle, but they've been noticed. Subtle clues in social media posts. Joy-Anna's recent Instagram activity is what initially got fans talking. While many of her posts appear picture-perfect on the surface, filled with adorable photos of her kids, Gideon and Evelyn, and her usual big Duggar smiles, some followers have noticed patterns. There's a certain strain behind the eyes. Captions that seem unusually vague or apologetic. A repeated mention of feeling overwhelmed or having tough days without elaboration. While these phrases are often common in the vocabulary of any mom managing toddlers, fans familiar with Joy's typically upbeat tone have flagged the shift. One post in particular stood out. A quiet selfie in her bedroom, no makeup, hair unstyled, a rare candid glimpse. The caption read, "Some days are just harder than others. Trying to take it slow. Grateful for grace." The image wasn't alarming on its own, but when paired with a few other posts that hinted at emotional fatigue, fans began to speculate whether there was something more serious going on. A pattern of emotional numbing. Another concern stems from Joy's emotional responses in recent YouTube videos. Joy and Austin have a joint channel where they often vlog daily life, home renovation projects, parenting adventures, faith talks. Viewers have noted that Joy sometimes appears emotionally flat, with a distant or disconnected tone, even when discussing major life changes. In one video where she talks about a miscarriage she experienced in 2019, viewers were struck by her calmness. While every individual processes grief differently, some fans felt that her almost emotionless storytelling was less about composure and more about emotional suppression, possibly a result of years growing up in an environment where vulnerability wasn't always welcomed. Could this be a sign of a mental health disorder? Conditions like depression and PTSD can manifest as emotional numbness, avoidance of discussing difficult topics, and a general feeling of detachment, all behaviors some fans believe they've seen in Joy over time. Postpartum struggles. Another common theory among fans is that Joy Anna might be dealing with postpartum depression or anxiety. She has given birth to 3 children, Gideon in 2018, a stillborn daughter in 2019, and Evelyn in 2020. And it's well documented that hormonal shifts and the demands of motherhood can trigger mental health issues in new moms. Postpartum depression doesn't always present as sadness. Sometimes it shows up as irritability, fatigue, withdrawal, or self-doubt, all things that Joy has hinted at in passing, though never confirmed. In a recent Q&A video, she briefly touched on struggling to balance everything and feeling like I'm not doing enough. Though she didn't elaborate, her tone and body language suggested that these weren't just casual mom gripes. They may have been deeper feelings of inadequacy, stress, or emotional overwhelm. The impact of Duggar upbringing. Fans have long speculated about the long-term effects of growing up under the strict rules of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. The Duggar children were raised in a highly structured, conservative Christian household, where emotions were often channeled through religious frameworks and therapy was rarely discussed. For women especially, the pressure to conform to expectations of submission, constant joy, and maternal duty could leave little room for exploring personal identity or mental health. Joy Anna was raised in the IBLP Institute in Basic Life Principles environment, an organization that has come under fire for suppressing emotional expression and discouraging outside counseling. Could this upbringing have contributed to undiagnosed or suppressed mental health struggles? Experts on religious trauma say yes. Many individuals raised in similar environments develop symptoms of anxiety, depression, and even CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, later in life, often when they begin forming adult relationships or raising children themselves. Support systems or lack thereof. One question fans have asked is whether Joy Anna has the support she might need to deal with mental health issues. Her husband Austin, while seemingly loving and devoted, is also a product of a conservative background. It's unclear if therapy or counseling is a part of their life. In the Duggar world, emotional struggles are often chalked up to spiritual warfare, and solutions come in the form of prayer, not psychiatry.